Hello and welcome to this journey with the Free Spirit. We are nearing the end of our journey and are going on to one of my favorite cards. This is one that has become a favorite for me. It was not when I first started studying the tarot, but I especially love it when I was doing a little research, and I do want to give props to Biddy Tarot online if you ever want to look into more. I love her descriptions about the cards and I find them very insightful. And I always go to her site for some reason to look up the meanings and to try to understand some of the symbolism a bit more. So we're on to card number 20. And this is powerful because it's two number 10s. And I feel like this is a real a level of mastery that we have gotten ourselves to in our development cycle as we journey through the tarot. So here is the traditional artwork. And I will come back to this. This is the Doreen Virtue version, which she calls renewal. And you'll see there's still the similar element of a family shown in the cards, and sort of water, big waves of water in the background, and then the angel. So this card is known as Rebirth, transitioning into a new chapter, really hearing the inner call, and sort of absolution. It's like the shutting down of an old way of thinking that no longer works for us is the sense I get. The family here is shown rising from their coffins. They're naked, but their hands are upraised. And this really signifies that we're following a calling that's coming to us, that's very uplifting. It's truly from the soul level. As we've traveled through the various parts of the major arcana, this family is showing that this is really the ultimate in surrender. They are not clothed. They don't have anything left. They're literally coming up out of their coffins. It's a total rebirth, and they're open to whatever is coming. If you're watching this in linear time as I'm creating it, we are in the week of the very powerful lunar eclipse. We just had the spring equinox and we've just moved into Aries. So this timing could not be better for this card. I find it interesting because I haven't done, I think I took a week off, and just the timing is so perfect. This is the card that has to do with eclipse kind of energy. It is totally allowing ourselves to surrender to the calling of the universe. So this archangel has this flag coming off the trumpet, and these colors of the red and the white match the robes that the magician wore back at card number 1 when we started. This shows the closure of the cycle. This is like the last action card that we have. It's about hearing the call. That's what I would say. This is about really paying attention to where your thoughts are lying, how you're feeling. Emotional body is important because we see all this water in the background, and it's fairly calm right where they are, almost more like a river. But you can either take these as white-capped mountains or very large waves in an ocean. And it shows that we've been through the hardest of the times, and now we are in a period of surrender and kind of turning ourselves over to what's next, knowing that the universe has our back and that we are receiving the messages all the time. And these are inspired by what we were thinking about way back. So I really want you to look back at your notes, back at your journaling with the magician. What was it that you wanted to create? And where are you now in that journey? Few other notes here. So yes, we've come full circle. This is a time to review and evaluate. Again, look back at your magician entry and see what you put down. Assessing how are you going to move forward. So it's making some decisions based on your reflections. It's often new directions. They can be quite out of the blue. Hello, eclipse energy. And it's the start of a major new stage in your journey. Okay, it's that trumpeting. There's no question that it's here. Like, you will have no question that you're starting something brand new. Okay, so here are some questions. In addition to, I want you to look back at that magician entry. Okay, what new awakening have you come to that changes how you view and or conduct your life? And this could be fairly recent, or this could be over the course of this week. Okay, maybe after you get through the eclipse. Second, what is most important to you now that feels like it sets you free? Do you see this family? They don't care that they don't have clothes on. They don't care that they aren't sitting on piles of money. They're literally coming out of their coffins. They don't have anything, and they're good with it. So again, what is most important to you now that feels like it sets you free? And the final question is, what new possibilities will you act upon to experience more freedom? Because there's something big coming down. I mean, this is a big message. So again, notice what you notice. This aligns perfectly with the card reading I did for this week too. Notice what you notice, and pay attention to your thoughts and your feelings. Those are our built-in indicators, driven by the larger part of our spiritual self, to show us when we're in alignment and when we're not in alignment, and to pay attention to that. So notice how you feel in your solar plexus, your gut area in particular. I'm noticing that because of the yellow of the horn and the yellow in the angel's hair and the yellow in the woman here. Notice what you notice in your gut. What is your gut telling you? And where are you feeling like you're drawn to go? Okay? So I'll see you next week. We'll be reaching the final card of the major arcana. Thank you, and see you then.